Visual illusions. Visual illusions are perceptual phenomena in which our perception of an object or scene does not match its physical reality. There are various explanations for visual illusions, including ambiguity. Some visual illusions occur because of the ambiguity of the visual information presented. For example, the Necker cube illusion occurs because the lines of the cube are ambiguous and can be perceived in two different ways, leading to the perception of the cube flipping back and forth between two different orientations. Misinterpreted depth cues. Many visual illusions occur because of misinterpreted depth cues. Depth cues are visual cues that provide information about the relative distance of objects in the environment. When these cues are ambiguous or misleading, our perception of the environment can be distorted. For example, the Ames room illusion occurs because the room is designed to create misleading depth cues, making the two people in the room appear to be vastly different in size. Fiction. Some visual illusions occur because our brains are filling in gaps in the visual information presented. For example, the Knizia triangle illusion occurs because our brains fill in the gaps between the incomplete circles to perceive the illusion of a triangle. Finally, size constancy. Size constancy is the phenomenon in which our perception of an object's size remains constant, even when its distance from us changes. However, this can lead to visual illusions when our perception of an object's size conflicts with its physical reality. For example, the moon illusion occurs because our perception of the moon's size is influenced by its perceived distance from us, even though its physical size remains constant. Overall, visual illusions occur because of complex interactions between our sensory organs, the neural processing of information, and our past experiences and expectations. The Ponzo illusion. This illusion involves two horizontal lines of equal length placed on a background of converging diagonal lines. The top line appears longer than the bottom line due to the influence of the converging lines, even though they are the same length. You can see this here with the two blue lines. The Muller-Lyer illusion. This illusion involves two lines of the same length, each with arrowheads pointing in opposite directions. The line with the outward pointing arrows appears longer than the line with the inward pointing arrows, even though they are the same length. Rubin's vase illusion. This illusion involves an image that can be perceived as either a vase or two faces in profile. Depending on which interpretation the viewer focuses on, the image alternates between appearing as a vase or faces. The Ames room illusion. This illusion involves a specifically designed room that creates an optical illusion of depth, making one person in the room appear much larger or smaller than the other person. The Knizia triangle illusion. This illusion involves the perception of a triangle that is not actually present. Three incomplete circles are arranged to suggest the presence of a triangle, even though no lines are connecting the circles. The Necker cube illusion. This illusion involves a wireframe cube that can be perceived in two different orientations, with the front and back faces appearing to switch places in perception.